Chibo A&A Lawn Service, and I gotta lay some pine straw. I got a truckload of pine straw. I got about 25 bales. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. I don't like to work on Sundays, but I'm actually catching up. I was supposed to do this Friday. My son had a birthday party on Saturday, so I didn't have time to lay the pine straw, so I'm gonna lay it today. The way I feel is it's not really a religious thing. Well, it is a religious thing. It is. You know, you're supposed to, at least have one day of rest. I truly believe in that. I normally don't work on Sundays, but I will if I got a busy Monday and I can't roll it over to Monday. I would go ahead and do it on Sunday. I hate doing it. I know it's not right, but hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm gonna get out here to this yard. I'm gonna go ahead and it shouldn't take long. Drop it and drop the pine straw on the bed. Spread it out real good, nice and neat. Blow it up so it can be thick and puffy. And I'll see you at the next yard. All right, now here's my truck and full of pine straw. That's about 25 bales, and this is the yard that I'm gonna be putting them in. It already has some pine straw there. I'm just not gonna get this out. I'm just gonna lay it on top of it, and that'll help kind of choke out some of the weeds. She gets pine straw maybe twice a year, twice in one season rather. So yeah, twice a year she gets pine straw. As you can see, this spot is all the way out. I gotta go pretty much around the entire house. I had to trim these bushes at some point. She pays me pretty good, so I don't mind trimming her bushes. Here's the backyard. She has a dog. Come here, boy. She has a dog, and he loves to play. He loves to play. And I gotta do a little bit of pine straw back here, right here in that corner. One thing I hate about this yard is I got to sometimes deal with these dogs, because they sometimes run out. And I have to chase them to try to get them back in the fence. So when I come back here, I can't bring my 36 back here, which 36 would fit back here and it's behind this gate. But what I do is I bring a 20 inch. I can get that in quicker. So by the time I pull the 36 in, he been ran out the gate. So, hey. Stop barking. There you go, little boy. There you go. Calm down. And here's the other side of the house. I'm coming back around to the truck. You can see I got all this area to lay pine straw. So let me get started. All right, here we go. I'm just taking one bale at a time, breaking it apart and spreading it evenly throughout the bed.
I'm purposely putting it down messy. I like to pass the bed line, and that's actually where the grass and the flower bed meets. I like to go further into the grass so that when I blow it back into the flower bed, it's nice, plush, and uniform, and I won't have any high and low spots. Because what happens is if you try to put it down neatly and keep it in the bed, once you blow it back, it's gonna you're gonna have a lot of high low spots, and it's not gonna look good in my opinion. So what I like to do is I like to lay it down real thick and go past the line and go further into the grass. Uh, Now the thing about pine straw is you don't want to undercut yourself. You want to charge a good price, a decent price that your customers can afford, and you also make a profit at the same time. Now I get this pine straw from Lowe's, and it's about $5.47 a bale. I don't charge any extra for the bale. Like if it's 547, and that's what my customers pay. They pay 547. I might tack on maybe about $5 for picking it up for gas, and I don't live far from the Lowe's, so it's not a big deal. Also, and then I charge for installing it. Now, this is the way I do it. I pretty much do everything by the hour. So on average, I charge about anywhere from $45 to $65 per yard in the area that I'm in. So my price is $45 an hour. So what I do is, if it takes me an hour to do a yard, you know, why would I charge any cheaper? If it takes me an hour to do a yard and it takes me an hour to do pine straw, then I'm gonna charge $40 an hour. I can't charge less than that. If I can just go cut a yard and make this, and so it doesn't make any sense to do that. So that's how I charge. Also, oh yeah, look at the pine straw. This is what it looks like after I'm finished laying it down, and this is before I'm not done. This is before I blow it. I put my blower on it. I have a steel blower, and it's a backpack blower. It's a BR550. I think the biggest one they make is like a 600 in the backpack blowers. It's a very powerful mower. It's a good blower. I like it. The handheld blowers are pretty good too. And actually, to be honest, a handheld steel blower would have probably been better for a job like this, because this blower has too much power, and if you hit the trigger hard enough, it'll blow your pine straw off track. So what I'm doing here is I'm blowing it maybe halfway, and I'm not standing directly on it, because you can see here I'm not even in the picture, and I'm standing back a little bit, and I'm just trying to get all the pine straw off the grass and into the flower bed at this point. So I don't care what it looks like at this point. I'm just blowing it, getting it, cleaning all the pine straw off the grass. Now once I get the pine straw in the beds, then I come back and I blow it very lightly. I'm like barely tapping the blower, and so you can see that line, that edge up where the pine straw and the grass meets. So in a second, uh, you're gonna see me come in and turn around and blow it very lightly up against the line and get that nice uniform look. And I like to blow it this way because it looks very plush and nice, and it just looks good. And you know, people like to look at it. You know, it looks nice and plush and rich. And I don't like. Uh, I love pine straw. I don't like mulch. It's one thing about mulch is once it gets in the grass, it's hard to get it out. I mean, even with these powerful blowers, you be blowing and it's a lot of it is still be in the grass. So I don't like to use it. I love using pine straw. But the funny thing is, I have uh, mulch in my flower beds in my house, and my wife doesn't like pine straw, so that's what I have, mulch. So now you can see here, I'm just tapping it. I'm just tapping it, and you see how it's tucking under and it's rolling under, it's folding up under like that, and that's gonna give it that nice high, fluffy, plush look. I'm taking my time. I'm not using too much power. Just lightly tapping it, and I'm not quite done yet, but this is just a quick view of what it's gonna look like when I'm done. I'm gonna go back over it and lightly blow those edges again to get them a little straighter. But that's an idea of what it's gonna look like. You can see it, and also go back over it to get excess debris back into the grass that I might have missed. I mean, I'm sorry, back into the bed that I might have missed. But that looks good to me. That looks good to me. But I'm gonna go back over it one more time, and I have some clips at the end of the video, and tell me what you think. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching.